Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban is a 2004 action-adventure platformer video game that was released concurrently with the film release of Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. The game was based on the film of the same name and on J.K. Rowling's Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, the third novel in the Harry Potter series. Background =plot =. After another dreadful summer with the Dursleys, 13-year-old Harry Potter returns to Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry for his third year. On the Hogwarts Express, he finds out that the mass murderer Sirius Black, who had betrayed Harry's parents, has escaped from the wizard prison at Azkaban and seems to want to kill Harry for thwarting He Who Must Not Be Named. While Harry helps Ron look for his pet rat Scabbers, the train suddenly stops and a hooded figure appears. Harry suddenly faints. The new defense against the dark arts teacher, Professor Remus Lupin, arrives and stops the figure, and explains that the figure is one of the soul-sucking Dementors, guards of Azkaban. Once at Hogwarts, it is announced that the Dementors will be guarding the school entrances, affecting Harry in a disturbing way. With the help of his friends, Ron and Hermione, Harry is intent on unraveling the mystery surrounding Sirius Black and his escape from Azkaban. Differences between versions: there are 3 distinct versions of the game. The GBA version is a role-playing video game, which more closely resembles the GBC versions of the previous 2 games rather than the PC versions of the previous 2. The PS2 XBOX is the typical action-adventure platformer game. The PC version is also an action-adventure platformer but a different game entirely than the console version. The GBA version follows the storyline the closest, and the PC version was farthest from the original plot. The console version is made up mostly of quests, whereas the PC version is made up more of lessons and exams. The PlayStation 2 version features mini-games compatible with the iToy. The GamerCube version of the game features the possibility to connect with the GBA version. If the player has a GBA connection cable and the player connects a GBA with the game's GBA version in it, it gives them the possibility to play the minigames from the GBA version on their TV screen. Besides that, they can also send an AL caring package to the GBA game, so they can play an extra mini-game on the GBA where they have to take care for an owl. The PAL console versions have 7 selectable languages: British English, French, German, Italian, Spanish, Portuguese, and Dutch. Reception: the game has received average to positive reviews. Game Rankings gave it a score of 68.52% for the PC version, 69.58% for the Game Boy Advance version, 68.39% for the XBOX version, 69.74% for the GameCube version, and 72.59% for the PlayStation 2 version. Likewise, Metacritic gave it a score of 67 out of 100 each for the PC, GameCube and XBOX versions, 69 out of 100 for the GBA version, and 70 out of 100 for the PS2 version. The Times gave the game a score of 4 stars out of 5 and stated, "The game remains faithful to the spirit of the book, but it is perhaps a little too linear and predictable. Some scenes do not look quite right. The scale of the characters against the width of the Hogwarts Express clearly do not tally." But these minor disappointments are quickly outweighed by stunning visuals in the later levels. While older teenagers may snub this Harry Potter outing, theory unregistered trademark s still good mileage in the bespectacled chappy for younger players. References. External links: Harry Potter official site, EA official site, Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban at Moby Games, Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban at Moby Games, Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban at Moby Games.